She dodged my kiss. She's so beautiful. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be an exciting video. I did a lot of do's and don'ts videos as far as I did like the half an hour. My nail just caught my nose and it was just like, ooh. Do's and don'ts videos as far as the one where like half the face is a don't, half the face is a do. And then I did the eyebrows do's and don'ts and you guys requested the eyeshadow do's and don'ts. So I was like, I'm going to give it to them. They want to see it and I'm going to show it to them. I'm going to go over some things that are going to make your eyeshadow flawless. We're not going to focus on eyeliner or eyelashes in this video. I just did an eyeliner tutorial on how to get perfect eyeliner, so you can check that out. I'll link it down below. We're going to focus on the eyeshadow and just some common mistakes that can be made. We're also going to address a couple of makeup brushes and how to get it right with which makeup brush, where to use what makeup brush. Today, we're just going to go over how to get it right. Jersey Mike's did not sponsor this video, but if Jersey Mike wants to send free sandwiches my way, I'm game. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, what the heck are you waiting for? What the heck are you waiting for? That's all I'll say about that. We're gonna jump right in and get started. I hope you enjoyed the video and let's do this thing. Our first makeup don't is neglecting the eyeshadow primer. If you have oily eyelids, it can cause your eyeshadow to crease. Your eyeshadow will not be as vibrant, nor will it last as long. And also, if you have discoloration on your eyelid, you can cover that with an eyeshadow primer. An eyeshadow do is to add an eyeshadow primer. It will do wonders for your eyeshadow and completely change your eyeshadow game. Here are a couple good ones that I love. Next up is an eyeshadow don't. So my first don't is don't go in with a dark color without adding a few lighter colors first as a transition shade. Whenever you just dab in that dark color with your blending brush and just go to town on your eyelid, you're going to end up with a bit of patchiness and it's not going to look gradient. Also, you can see around the edges it's very harsh. It's quite unflattering on my eyelid and looks extremely patchy. An eyeshadow do, however, is to add those transition shades. Building up eyeshadow will do a world of difference in your eyeshadow game. What I like to start with is typically a couple different matte neutral shades, which comes in most eyeshadow palettes, and I start building up lightest to darkest, and it gives it that soft gradient feel and it makes everything easier to blend out. An eyeshadow don't is don't go in with a fluffy brush for your lid color, because as you can see, the color's not nearly as vibrant and it kind of poofs everywhere. A fluffy brush is meant for blending, not for packing on color, so just make sure you're using the right brushes for the right part in your eyeshadow. So an eyeshadow do is to use a synthetic brush that looks like this. It's just a flat, soft brush to go in and apply a lid color. If you're going to be using a pigment like this, I highly recommend a do is to apply a base down. That way it's more vibrant and it sticks to the eyeshadow base, or you can wet the color. This also helps when creating a little bit less fallout. So an eyeshadow don't is to not add concealer right on top of all your fallout to clean it up. I recommend taking a brush and dusting away all that fallout. That way you have a clean base. You're not just caking makeup onto loose eyeshadow. Next up in eyeshadow do is when using dark colors, you want to take a smaller brush and get a little bit of color on your brush and tap off the excess. This helps with fallout and it allows you to build up the eyeshadow, because you have to be careful with dark colors. If you go in too heavy, it's hard to blend them out and hard to remove what you put on. So I always recommend just applying a little and building it up, because you can't take away, but you can always add on. So an eyeshadow don't here is the brow bone. Using a light shimmery shade on the brow bone, you want to use a light hand and add very little color, or else in a picture or in person it can come off very harsh. But yet an eyeshadow do is to add just a little bit of a light color to the brow bone. It can really lift the eye, tie your whole eyeshadow look together, as well as if you blend too much dark color too high up, you can soften it up with the brow bone color. An eyeshadow don't is to not apply a light shimmery color to the lower lash line. It can make your eye appear smaller, swollen. If you want a blank lower lash line, what you can do is just put your concealer on and add a little bit of mascara, but just don't add a light eyeshadow color down there. An eyeshadow do is to smoke out your lower lash line. So if you do want to add some eyeshadow to your lower lash line, the best way to do it is the same way you did your upper. Start with a lighter color and then get a very tight, small brush and apply that to the lower lashes, not dragging it down too far because you don't want it to look too heavy on that lower lash line. And for our last eyeshadow don't, we're taking it back to those dark colors. Do not fill up your brush with a dark eyeshadow such as a black color and just go all in. This is how raccoon eyes are born. Be very careful and remember to blend light. The softer you blend, the softer your eyeshadow is going to look. So don't go too hard on your poor little eyes. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it was helpful. Let me know down in the comments if there's like another do's and don'ts type of video that you want to see, and I'll make it happen. And I love you guys and I hope you have an absolutely amazing day. Bye guys.